Absolutely. That's absolutely true. Okay. So if you agree with me on both of those accounts, you understand that your anecdotes, your own personal accumulation of information is going to be clouded by your own personal biases. So you're not going to be able to assess the information adequately in the same way that empirical evidence would. This is precisely why we look at data rather than make arguments around our... Wait, let me finish. Come on.
I understand what you're saying.
But this is precisely why we do that.
We've literally the same point like 5 times here.
Everyone's saying kick you. You're long-winded the point. You're saying that the empirical evidence is saying X, so it doesn't matter what my personal experience is. That's fine. My point is, let me change it. Let's say that the empirical evidence says that a pit bull is more likely to bite you than a Dalmatian. But in your life experience, every time you went near a Dalmatian, it bit you, and a pit bull never did. Are you going to go up to a Dalmatian still completely and go, oh, it's fine, completely unbiased because the empirical evidence says X when you're covered in scars? No. You're going to say Dalmatians bite me for some reason, and I'm not comfortable around Dalmatians. That's called human nature. Okay. So I'm telling you my personal experiences, and I don't care. I understand your point. Empirical evidence says X. Women in this country can do X. I completely get that. But secondly, it's also countries. You're only talking about America because you're American. You don't see outside of the world. That's fine.
I'm Turkish, actually. I grew up in Turkey.
That's not the point. That's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is I'm uncomfortable with a woman driving. And if you actually ask most women, if it gets late at night, or it starts getting dark, or it starts raining heavily, or the parking gets difficult, they usually ask the man to drive themselves. I know many women who do that. They're not offended by my assumption. I know loads of women who go, oh, I don't want to park, you park it. Loads, there's not a bad thing about it. Who gives a shit, right? It's not even a big deal. You've come on here deciding you really want to stick up for the chicks, and maybe, one of them will drive over to your house. It's cool. We've got better things to talk about.
I don't think look, let's be real. I don't think I need to be a male feminist to be able to attract women, okay? However, having said that,
they say men have better sense of direction than women. And as much as it pains me to report this, researchers say it's true. Yeah, right. That's enough. So researchers from the University of California at Santa Barbara tested a group of men and women twice. In the first test, participants were required to find their way through a computer maze to reach designated locations. They were also required to answer questions about their sense of direction, navigation strategies, and whether they played video games. The second test involved a different maze that did not include landmarks like trees and mountains, and simply put, men came out on top. Okay, so the analysts also discovered that men were more likely to take shortcuts to reach their destinations. See there? Shortcuts to reach their destinations. All right, so while women were more likely to follow learned routes and wander. So all I have to say is, I don't know.
Score is yours.
Okay, but that's not the point. The point of the conversation is, are women essentially worse drivers than men?
More careful drivers. That's why she's asking, because she doesn't want to mess it up.
You made a good point right there. But are you guys more like, you're asking because you're scared. You're more careful because you're scared you're gonna fuck it up.
I just don't want, me personally, I don't know about other women,
but you're scared to fuck it up, right?
I'm scared to fuck it up, and I'd rather not get in trouble and make other person feel bad for their property.
And from your personal experience, do you think other women would also be scared the same way you're scared?
Yes, of course, but that's okay to be scared.
No, I know.
Why somebody would judge you?
Nobody's judging you for that.
You should have videoed it from the start, like. What is she doing, like? Alright, no, start the video now. That's been going on for 20 minutes. Kieran went down off the park. Kieran offered the park and she was ready to be weird now. Check that black car 3 times. Run it, tell her to park that car. That's just been out 20 minutes. Run it, please. Run it, ask her to park it. Women drivers! Women drivers! What? Man, she is not. Oh my.